So, this is a destiny reading, and what is a destiny reading is where everybody that's born, you get a birth card, and the birth card is like one of the aces, hearts, diamonds, spades, and basically how this was set up ancient Kemetic time. There were people, astrologers, that was looking and they said, hey, is daylight, is dark, check, daylight, dark, check, daylight, dark, check, daylight, dark, check. They continue to do that. They also looked at the seasons and they said, hey, we knew that it was flowers coming, then it was hot, then it was leaves were falling, and now it's frozen. So then they took those days and they divided it by 4. That's where you get your hearts, clubs, diamonds, and spades. Then when you look in the sky, there is 7 visual planets that you can see. So that's where the 7 days of the week come from. Also, when you divide that, the 364 days, 4 point blah days, you get 52 weeks, right? So it's like something with the 13 and all this other good stuff. So this is a ancient Kemetic system. And so basically, the day you are born, you're born into your Mercury period. So you get a card for that day, and then you get other cards based on where your day started from. So let's get started. Oh, your birth card is a 3 of diamonds. So that's financial creativity. Now, the 3 of diamonds is considered one of the most difficult life paths of all of the cards, especially when the 3 of diamonds is a woman, because the Queen of Diamond, her personality and karma card, is the other most difficult card in the deck. Guess who's the Queen of Diamond? Me. Okay. So I just found out that I'm your karma card and I owe you. All right, so indecision in values, along with past life relationship karma, which is the 6 of heart karma card, can result in many challenges with your affection. You can also be some of the biggest worriers about your finances. All 3s are guilty of worry and indecision and must find constructive outlets for their overactive minds. The best remedy is to find some expression of your own creativity. You must express yourself. A natural interest in metaphysics should be cultivated if you are to know more peace in your life and overcome the many hurdles and temptations. So you need to be getting your readings every 52 days, and also when you just feel like this is a destiny read, you can get it every 52 days. Other readings that I do, you can get those whenever. So most of my readings cost $20. If you're getting it often, different things like that is different prices, but $20. You can also be okay. So if you are more peace, all right, you have a mind that can penetrate the secrets of the universe. Among the secrets lies an understanding about your life and personal karma you are here to deal with. This understanding brings much peace into your life. You always know right from wrong, though sometimes you try to ignore what you know. Not all 3 of diamonds have this problem. Operating out of the high side of this card, you are extremely creative and productive, expressing yourself in a multitude of productive ways. You can be the greatest entertainer or public speaker. You also have a very powerful mind, and usually a powerful voice to match. With this voice and the mental resources to back it up, you can be the most effective promoter once you have found something you believe in. Consider yourself lucky if someone could consider themselves lucky if a 3 of diamond is promoting for them. So promote my business, share my reels, like them, comment on them, please. You have more satisfaction in business where you can travel or do various different things. There is usually someone younger for whom you must make sacrifices. Maybe that's your children. Often one or more of your own children. I didn't read that, I just heard it. With two nines in your life path, you later your later life can be disappointing unless you have developed your spiritual side. So you gotta get your spiritual side really kicking in, because your later years are approaching, which will give you peace and wisdom. People are here to try many ideas on for size you, and then to settle on the truth. You always benefit from changes in travel and are advised to pursue a career that gives you some freedom in this area. So I don't know what type of business you're in, but you need to be traveling, okay? Now, this is the issues concerning relationships. The Three of Diamond card runs neck and neck with the Queen of Diamond. That's me, as being the most difficult in the deck in this area. There is such great creativity in this card that you come into this life feeling like there are boundless realms to explore and experience. At some point, you realize that you also have tremendous fears of abandonment and betrayal that must be dealt with along the way. You usually manifest a multiple you usually manifest multiple relationships or chronic indecision regarding matters of love and marriage. You cannot deal with your own inner insecurities. You will usually, if you cannot deal with your own inner insecurities, you will usually choose to have transitory relationships. Multiple marriages are common with this card, as with the Queen of Diamond. You know, I've been married actually 4 times to 3 different men. The Seven of Heart in Venus tells us that you are learning to let others be as they are and to heal your own fears of betrayal and abandonment. Your Six of Heart, first karma card, tells us that you arrive in this life with a tendency to be somewhat thoughtless about other people's feelings, along with a carefree nature that can leave others feeling uncertain about their affections. In this lifetime, you will learn the value of being consistent with your love and affections. This usually takes time, so we naturally expect most of your romantic happiness to come later in life. You can be okay for a Three of Diamonds, since the romantic drives and desire for relationships in this card will usually sustain itself well into the last years of your life. Okay, so it says there's the men have a special feeling for spade females, and club females are very attracted to you. So basically, how you find out what somebody else's card is, all I need would know to know is their birthday. There is an app that you can put on your phone called My Destiny Card app, and all you have to do is put somebody's birthday in there, and you'll get their card. Now, you do need to know the year they were born. I don't have to know the year that they were born to get their card, okay? All right, so let's keep going. So with the first Destiny reading, you also get a yearly card, okay? And the yearly card doesn't mean like when 2024 hits, it's a new card. No, you will go all the way into October. So this October, you'll be getting a new card. So you're almost at the end of this year. Your year goes from your birthday to your birthday, okay? So October 6th, you'll be getting a new yearly card. So let's check and see what this Four of Hearts means. Well, we know that hearts is it's with hearts. So we know it's a matter of the heart that's really going on. And then the fours, we got to check out and see what a four is in the line of. And so the yearly card is like your long range card, so you will see this throughout the year. Now, because your birthday is so close to coming up, you should really do a reflection. So you should do a reflection on what's been going on over the year, and see how this has played out. The Four of Hearts is a sign of protection in love and friendship. This could likely be a year of satisfaction in your emotional, romantic, and family life. If you are currently married, which you probably aren't if you were in my inbox, or in a committed relationship, your marriage and family take on an important role regardless of the circumstances. You will have to devote more than the usual attention to them this year for whatever reason. So that's probably with your kids. If you are single and unattached, the concept of marriage is becoming the focus for you in a big way. It is likely that you will have one or more very satisfying relationships this year. This is one of the stronger influences for getting married, though other cards in the yearly spread would have to be examined to make a more definite determination. Now, the keywords for this card is stability in love, family, and marriage are major areas of interest for me this year. I am surrounded by love. That's wonderful. So you know that love is a key word, a key part, and that's good. It's beautiful. As I told you, there's a 52-day period every 52 weeks. Days, I'm sorry. So you and your Uranus period, 52-day period, and it started June 23rd and it won't end till August 14th. So that's in your Uranus period, okay? And the next period you'll have is Neptune, and then it'll be your birthday. So every 52 days, you need to check in and get a destiny check in, because that will really help you understand what's going on in your life, some things that you may go through. Okay, so your card is a 10 of clubs. Now, I could tell you right now that the clubs is a mental suit. So it's going to be going, some things that will be going on mentally for you and everything. So I know you hear the pages turning, and that's your Uranus period. So the influence begins success and recognition in labor affairs, real estate deals, and any kind of teaching or writing. This is also a very good influence for humanitarian work or selfless service to your community. Psychic development or working with electronics and futuristic technology is also favored by this influence. Your intuition could be very strong now. Apply it in your work for success and understanding of yourself and others. Very good. So maybe that's why you was really looking out to get a reading. You said, hey, I need to understand what's going on. The basic meaning of 10 of clubs. The 10 of clubs usually brings measurable success in one of the 9 related fields or endeavors. This could be publishing or teaching or other areas where large groups are benefiting from your talents and mental brilliance. Recognition for your talents and efforts are common when this card is present. Essentially, the 10 of clubs is the card of the teacher. It means spreading knowledge or information to large groups of people. This is a great card for those in the publishing, radio, or television business where much information is being distributed to large numbers. So this is your Mars day, so you get a daily card too. You are feeling, energetic and competitive. Watch out for arguments, and sex really could be great on today. So hopefully you'll get your reading today so you can know. Yeah, because YouTube is kind of slowing up. So your daily card today is the 9 of Spades, and that should be interesting to see. So, and it was a Mars day for you. So the basic meaning of the 9 of Spades, it could be a card of loss and disappointment. However, the true nature of the card reveals that its presence in your life for any period of time does not have to be a disaster. In actuality, the 9 of Spades represents making a completion of some importance, whether this is the end of a certain occupation, way of life, or way of being with your health and body will depend upon the position of the card and the circumstances in your life at the time. But rest assured that some important aspect of your life is coming to the end when this potent card shows up. This is also one of the death cards, and indeed, when this card shows up, there will be a death in your life of some kind. We go through many deaths. like many small deaths in the course of our lifetime. And just like the snake shedding its skin, arrive at a new and better place each time we do so. Therefore, the Nine of Spades is not a card to be feared, but instead a card to be welcomed. It always has the ability to clear away all of the unwanted and useless debris in our life and put us back on a new course where we are much more enlivened and satisfied. So that is your 4 cards that I would do to start it out. You also have 4 more yearly cards that you may want to know about before your birthday comes. So if you're interested in that, you could Zelle me at Mother Mecca 115 LLC. That's Mother Mecca 115 LLC. You can Zelle me. PayPal is mechaeves1@gmail.com. So just let me know, and then I can get those 4 cards to you so you can understand and see where you're going and finishing out this year strong. Because like I said, you need to know, or hey, you can do another type of reading. But I suggest that you do the 4 cards. So your yearly cards to give you a reflection on what happened this year and possibly why. And then you can start out strong in October. So I don't know if you heard this story, but I was in this group and Melanated Mystics on Facebook, and somebody posted that Hoodoo Tarot card. I didn't see the Hoodoo Tarot on it. It was just the card that's from the deck. So I contacted the illustrator and I asked her, why did she draw me? And she said she doesn't draw people. She has a book of eyes, noses, mouths, arms, hair, eyebrows. Everything is separated. And from references that she was given from the lady on Hoodoo, as well as she used tarot cards to pick what she should put on the picture, and that's what she came up with. So that lets me know that if someone can draw me, that this is real, and that's why I went on with the business. She also sent me my first deck, and it said that if this is a business for you, people would definitely give you your first deck. So that's what it is. So share if 3 people get readings from me, and they tell me that, oh, Pee Wee told me to get a reading, then you get readings and things like that.